Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie and welcome to our August reset.
Yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me.
Okay, so if you've seen these videos before, what I do is reset my month, start all over again for the beginning of a new month. So we are going to be getting ready for August today. It's actually the 31st of July today, so I'm a little bit late doing this. No better day to start a reset. So there are a lot of these videos going around the internet at the moment. It seems really popular. I like to do a Christian spin on it, so it's a monthly reset but from a Christian perspective. My goals and recommendations and everything do have a Christian element to them. So I want to switch things up today and start off with my Christian recommendations rather than going into goals first. So I've been really enjoying two particular books on a morning in my quiet time in July, and those are New Morning Mercies and Mornings with Tozer. So this one is a fairly new book. I just bought this in July and it's just a really short one-page devotion per day, and it has a little Bible verse at the beginning and then they've kind of made a little devotion from Tozer on each day. So I really like that. They link it to a scripture and they link it to a prayer at the end as well. So I've been really enjoying reading that every day. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I absolutely love Tozer. I think he is such a good writer and he always makes me feel closer to God. So being able to start off my quiet time just with a little bit of a passage from Tozer is just a great way to kind of get closer to God and start my morning. And then I also love this one. I'm sure I've talked about this before. It's called New Morning Mercies by Paul David Tripp. You might recognise it more like this. A lot of people take the cover off and it has this really pretty kind of metallic writing on the side. So I really love this. I'm sure I've spoke about it before, but it's just a really good devotional book and it does kind of provoke thought and you go back to it throughout your day, and I just like to kind of highlight it, take notes on whatever I'm reading. So then I think when I go back the following year, I'll have kind of all those notes to go back over and see what I was thinking at the time and if there's anything else that I want to add. It's just a really lovely little devotional book. So if you're looking for one in particular, I'll probably go this one over Tozer, even though you know how much I love Tozer. I just always go back to New Morning Mercy. So I've been reading both of them on a morning because it's only a page before I do my Bible time, and then I go straight into the Word. So I highly recommend both of those books. And then when it comes to Christian music that I've been loving, I've really been loving Goodness of God by Bethel Music. I'll just play, I'm sure most of you already know this one, but I'll just play a little bit of the chorus. This song is just so peaceful and it really makes you reflect on how good God actually is, and it just really gets my heart in the right place for worship. So highly recommend that if you haven't heard it before. And then another one that I've been absolutely loving is How Deep the Father's Love for Us by Selah. It is just such a beautiful song, so I'll just play a little bit for you now. I think you're only allowed to play like 3 seconds on YouTube before you get copyright ding, so I can't play it all for you, but I highly recommend you check out both of those songs if you haven't already heard them. They are amazing. And then my favourite Christian shop this month has actually been Elevated Faith. So this is not sponsored, I'm not making any money from this, it's just a website that I've came across and I absolutely love their stuff. So they have really cute kind of trendy Christian items, not your typical like cheesy t-shirts. They've got like really cute ones like this one, which says Radiant Joy, some cute little shorts. They just have such cute things and I absolutely love these bracelets. I may have to buy some of these because they're just too cute. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen this, it's pretty much all over Instagram, and I believe that I signed up to be an ambassador a while ago actually, but then I never did anything with it, but I think I'm going to start because there's just so much cute stuff on here. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you as well. If you're looking for a cool Christian shop, it's called elevatedfaith.com. So now that I have shared all of my Christian recommendations for the month, let's have a look at my goals from last month, see how I did and set some new ones. Okay, so for July I had to read all of the Gospels. I actually didn't do that. I read John in quite a lot of depth. So I didn't read all of the Gospels, but I did read John in a big deep study. So I didn't do that, but I don't feel like that's a failure because I actually got more out of studying John than I probably would have if I did all of the Gospels quickly. So that's fine. The John study through Coffee and Bible Time, I have continued with that, which has been a big blessing on my study of John. So I highly recommend you go over and watch that. It's not actually called the John study on their channel. Ashley's been doing it and calling it different things. So I'll just quickly pull it up to show you what it looks like if you want to do it with them. Okay, so this is the most recent one in it. It's called The Bible is Far From Boring, and what she's doing is she's taken us through the study of the book of John as if we are actual Bible students in a Bible college. If you don't know, Ashley went to Moody in Chicago, which is a huge Bible college, and she studied biblical studies, so she's more than capable of teaching us, and these videos have just been really good. And I think this one was the first video in it. So what is the Bible college really like? Join me in my class. And then this one is the week 2 one, this one is week 3, and then this one is week 4. And she's just doing a study through the book of John, and it's excellent if you want to go into kind of a lot of depth and things. So I really recommend that if that's something that you might be interested in. Kitchen renovated and house painted. We have done that, and we have moved into our new house too. I will be posting an updated home routine once everything's done, but if you haven't already seen my last video, I actually did a quick house tour just showing you what it's looking like at the moment. But the kitchen is so much better, so I'm really happy about that. Spiritual time, more alone time with God. Now, I do have alone time with God pretty much every single day. In fact, I think every single day. I haven't kind of missed that, but I haven't had more time because of moving house and things. I actually have found myself trying to squeeze in time with God, sometimes on an evening where I usually will do it on a morning. So no, I don't think I've been able to have more time, which is something that I really do want. So that'll be a goal for next month. And get to know God on a deeper level. I think, yeah, I'm doing that every day in my quiet time with him and church and things, just getting to know God on a more deeper level. But obviously I would love to get to know him even more. And then lose 2 pounds. No, I have actually probably gained 2 pounds. I don't know what's been going on lately, but I definitely haven't been eating as healthy as I would typically like to. Work out 10 minutes each weekday. I have done that. I've got that set now as my goal on my Apple Watch, and I've been closing that every single day, because so that made me feel pretty good about myself. Eat cleaner meals. No, this is not something that I have been doing. As I say, I've been eating for convenience, and that needs to change. And journal every Sunday. Yes, I have been doing that. For career goals, I've got post to YouTube every Friday. Oh, I was doing so well with this. Even some weeks I was uploading 3 videos a week, but last week I know that I missed the whole week with moving house, so unfortunately I did not hit that goal. I have filmed my Anna Louisa video, and I did not post 5 reels per week. I'm actually kind of, I don't know, feeling really uninspired with reels at the moment. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not feeling them right now. Okay, so now I'm going to film some August goals, and then I'll come back and show you what we've got.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweet?
Okay, I have stuck with the summary theme with it being August, so let's see what I've planned. So I've got eat cleaner meals 5 times per week. I am really motivated at the minute and inspired by so many women on Instagram to do more home cooked meals. Then I've got stick to my morning routine and work out 10 minutes a day, because that's been working out for me. Then I've added children in here, which I haven't done before, but it is the summer holidays. My children are off school for the whole of August, so I've got here feed them nutritious meals, because I've found that they are snacking a lot during the day with being home, and then they aren't eating their meals properly, or they're leaving a lot of food. So I really need to work on this. Set up a little snack box every day, and they know that that is all they get, and then they'll eat their meals. I've started teaching a Bible story every day. I'm going to continue with that. I've got a little children's storybook Bible, which I'm just reading them each morning, and it just teaches them a different Bible story each day. I want them to grow in their prayer life, so we do prayers at the end of each day, and sometimes the children will say it, sometimes they'll ask me to say it. So I just want them to kind of develop that prayer life and know that they can pray to God throughout the day as well. It doesn't just have to kind of be at bedtime. And then with Ryan, I'm going to start memorising some scripture with him. He is turning 6 in September, so I feel like he's at a good age to start kind of soaking that up. And then for spiritual, I've just put one thing, which is to spend more alone time with God. I feel like that will be much more achievable now that we are kind of settled in our house. And then for health and wellness, I've just put journal every Sunday and find a new Christian podcast. I'm thinking more about wellness because I've added health things up here in my personal section. So if you've got any recommendations of good Christian podcasts, please let me know. And then for career, I've just put post to YouTube every week and draw Instagram content to be more themed. Because at the moment, mine is very kind of book heavy, Bible heavy, and I don't really know what to post, to be honest. So I feel like I want to add a lot more kind of homemaker content, baking, all that type of stuff as well. So if there's anything you would particularly like to see kind of in these sections, you know, like in the photo sections, drop me a comment below because that would be really helpful. But yeah, those are my August goals ready to go. Okay, so now it is time to do my budget. I use this website, which is called everydollar.com. It is a completely free website to do your budgeting on. If you're from the UK like I am, it does put it in dollars, but it doesn't matter. You just substitute the dollar for the pound sign, and it works totally great. And then in case you haven't seen this website, I'll just quickly show you over it. Okay, this is what it looks like. So you just pop in your income here, and then anything that you give, anything that you want to save, and then it's got all of your bills that you just pop them all in, and then on the side it gives you kind of a summary of how much money you've got left to budget, how much you've spent on each thing. You can click on all of these different boxes here, and it is just an amazing way for totally free to budget your money. So I believe it has something to do with Dave Ramsey, who I believe is huge in America, and he kind of is budget expert over there, a bit like Martin Lewis is over here in the UK. So I'm just going to fill all this in now and do my budget for August. As I said in my last video, I do not have an income at the moment apart from like a very small income from YouTube. So we are living off Dan's wage, so I have to be really careful now what I am spending and doing my budget properly, so that I make sure that we don't kind of overspend or go into debt, because that's the last thing that we want to do. So I have to really take time and kind of concentrate and get this budget right, and then Dan comes in and checks it all over and makes sure that he's okay with everything and what I've kind of budgeted in each section. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now, and then I will see you after. Okay, now that my budget is done, I like to just go over this 2022 calendar. I've showed you this a few times. It's just a big blank calendar like this, and I just like to kind of plan out my videos. So this is what July looked like. I just plan out all my videos and when I'm going to post them, or when I have posted them. This is the week when I didn't get anything posted, unfortunately. So I'm going to sit now and plan those out for August. Please, if you have any requests, put them in the comments below or message me on Instagram so I can get those videos out, because I want to make sure that I am producing videos that you want to see, want to watch. I know a lot of you are really interested in day in the life vlogs. I get a lot of requests for those on my Instagram whenever I ask for video ideas, so I will continue to keep doing them. But if you've got any kind of Christian content in particular that you want to see, let me know so I can plan those in. Right now I'm just looking for an August background wallpaper. I've been using this one, which is from Alison Bickerstaff, and it's just a gorgeous July one, but obviously with it now being August, I need something in August. So you go on here and you just kind of can have a look, and you can customize all of these as well, like this one. Yeah, this is really cool. So then you just click on customize this template, and then you can just customize this however you want. So I think I'm just going to actually leave it exactly like that, because I really like it just like that. You press download, and then I just add it to my photos. So then all you do is you go down and you just click set as desktop picture, and then it pops that on for you. And then you need to organize all of these and move them all to the correct places and things, which I'll do off camera, but yeah, you kind of get the gist. And then I'm also just going to grab a quick meal planner off here. You can just print out any of these. What have we got here? Sometimes they're a little bit small to write in because I do have quite big handwriting. So yeah, I think I'll just do this one here, because this is just kind of a very simple weekly meal plan. So all I do is I just press to download, and then I just print it out. Okay, so let's just fill this in so that I've got at least next week planned, and then next Sunday I'll sit and do the following week. I really love this font. I see it everywhere. I don't know what the font is actually called, but it's just so cute. Okay, so Monday, there's a YouTuber called Celeste Ryan Man, and she made this gorgeous kind of chicken salad over rice, and I wrote down the recipe, so I'm going to just call it that. I don't know what it's actually called, but I know what I mean by it. So I'm going to have that on Monday, and then I have no inspiration for the rest of the day, so you know where I'm heading. Yes, that's right, I'm heading over to Pinterest. Let's have a look. So I've just typed in healthy, nutritious meals. So I'm just going to have a little look on here, see what catches my eye, and then I'll plan it for the week and I'll show you what I've came up with. Okay, so this is the meals that I've came up with. I'm going to do chicken salad over rice tomorrow. Then we're going to have chili over sweet potatoes, salmon, veggies and new potatoes, stir fry and rice, fajitas and homemade sourdough pizzas, which I'll make with the children. So that's our weekly planner. I will just stick that on the fridge, and then down here I'll write any ingredients that we need to purchase next time I'm out at the shops. And then the last thing that I do is just update this big old wall calendar that I've got above my computer here. This one up here, and I just like to see what have I got on this month, fill it in on the calendar, fill it in my diary. I'm using this beautiful Louis Vuitton agenda. It's the GM size. I obviously got this when me and Dan were both working. I could not afford this right now, and sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit guilty even owning this, but it is beautiful and I wanted it for a long time, and then Dan bought this for me as a gift, as a push present when I gave birth to Thomas, and I do treasure it, so I look after it and keep very good care of it. So it's a little bit of luxury that I can kind of have. So I use this as my planner. I just use the blank Filofax inserts and I just go through and plan my month, any birthdays that are coming up, any events that I'm going to, and we get it all up on the calendar. So I'm going to do that right now, and then I'll go ahead and plan my videos for the month.
Sweetness could reach everyone, there be no wars. Maybe the birds
Okay
will...
everyone, so that is the end of our monthly reset for this month. I'm so excited. I also love that the 1st of August is a Monday. I just love when that happens because it makes everything kind of align so much easier, especially when you're doing meal prep and everything. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you some ideas for what you want to plan for your month of August and that you've enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and I will see you in my next video. Bye!